that, okay, now that, my friends, is a adult film star named Mia Khalifa. So basically, if you didn't understand what was going on in that clip, she was just like, walking her dog, blah blah blah, having a normal day during coronavirus. Big woof, I don't care. Nobody really gives a fuck. Nobody really gives a fuck. And then her dog, didn't really feel good, so he had to take a fat dump. Ow. Yeah, I'm just still trying to figure out how this was done, I guess you could say. So she basically, she didn't have any, like, plastic bags or anything, to be a responsible person, like, pick out the dog poop or whatever. She didn't have a plastic bag or something. This is where, personally, I would have just left it, even if I was wearing my mask, which I normally would be. This is where I would have just left it and said, I'm just gonna come back later. Alright, I don't really care. I'm just gonna come back later and pick it up later. Alright? Big deal. Okay? But instead, and this is. Ugh. Okay, I can't even fucking say it. But instead of just doing that and coming back later to pick up her dog's shit, she, takes her mask, inverts it, and puts it and uses it to pick up her dog's shit. I mean, as I'm watching this clip, I'm just thinking to myself, okay, now that there's somebody with a weird fetish like that for some fucking reason. They just think that's hot for some reason. Well, I actually legitimately cannot talk about it without starting to throw up. But, so you might be saying, Jay, what's wrong with that? She was using big brain IQ. She didn't have a doggy bag or whatever the fuck to use, so she used her mask. I mean, any other circumstance, if she didn't, have a hat on, even if it's a really expensive hat, she's, from what I know, somewhat wealthy. Like, I mean, fucking seriously, she's an ex-adult film star, aka an ex-porn star, so, yeah. And, yeah, that is just disgusting, my guy. If you're like, even if you're not really that wealthy, personally, I would have just left it and come back later to pick it up. When I actually had a doggy bag or something. Maybe she just didn't have it at the time, I guess. But she could have just used her hat or some shit. I guess, like, fucking. Why would you use your mask? Okay, she used her mask, she inverted it, or she used the part that goes on to her face to pick it up, as far as I can tell from the clip. And she just when she put it back on, she inverted it so the outside bit where people would, where the COVID germs and shit would go on, is now touching her face, which that's bad enough in itself. But also, she's got shit on it. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't really know how else to talk about this. This is, like, really fucking disgusting. Like, ugh. Probably one of probably one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. And I have seen, well, not really seen, but I have eaten pretty disgusting shit as far as like food goes. Like, I'll probably make a video on that sooner or later. But yeah. So she is fucking disgusting. And she did make a reply. I don't have the screenshot or anything like that yet, or whatever, but she did make a reply, as far as I know, saying something along the lines of, hey, at least I'm not an anti-masker, and she did admit that it was her and stuff, saying, hey, at least I'm not an anti-masker, as if saying that being an anti-masker is worse than picking up dog shit with your mask and putting said mask back on. Like, I don't I don't get some people's logic, alright? That's like saying, hey, at least I'm not a flat earther. Like, at this point, flat earthers are smarter than this person, alright? Like, fucking, like, dude, just, I, I'm pretty sure that she's married to a dude now, and I just can't imagine what her husband is saying, like, when he's just like walking around the wife and all of his coworkers are like, "Hey Bob, hey dude, I heard that your wife. I saw the clip on TikTok of your wife using her mask to pick up your dog's shit and then putting back the mask. I mean, like, bro, you're gonna be the fucking laughing stock of the office, alright? I mean, like, fucking seriously, that's. Ugh. Like, yeah, I'm legitimately beginning to get sick now because I just can't handle this freaking thing. So, I'm actually fucking that disgusted. Like, no joke. So, I mean, like, yeah. But I mean, I know for a fact that if I did that, I'm just going to assume that my girlfriend would immediately break up with me. And if my girlfriend did that, I would immediately break up with her as she used her mask or something to pick up some dog shit and then put it back on. Now, she just used her mask to pick up dog poop and then threw the mask away. I'd be fine with that. Because at least you didn't put it back on your face with all the fucking COVID germs and shit, along with the actual shit germs. Like, I know that you. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, so. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I'll probably cover more on this thing when more stuff comes out. But for now, this is the end of the video. Like, hit me up on Snapchat, I guess. Ooh. So, like, hit me up on Snapchat. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that bell so you can get notified of when I upload. And, yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate. I hope that you have a good one this year. And, yeah, this is Jay signing off.